Hello, my name is Sari Sajadi and I'm going to talk about AI and its effects on the architecture industry with my friend Dorsa Tamjidi. Well, we all know what AI is and we also know what architects do. They plan and design the construction of buildings, but why do we even need AI in this industry? The thing is, AI can be a powerful tool for architects because it can handle repetitive tasks and information processing at a blazing speed, which can help designers to make decisions and solve problems much more quickly and easily. For example, in the last several years, we have seen computer-aided design technology or CAD getting used in this industry, which reduces the amount of time and work needed to bring architectural projects into life. A CAD gets used to create two-dimensional drawings or three-dimensional models. So with AI in the mix, architects can handle much more projects than ever before. There are few steps in architecture industry that AI can have a huge effect on them. For example, planning or pre-designing. Normally, this process can take weeks, months, or even years before any construction begins, which in a series of meetings with a client, the design goes through one revision after another until it's finalized. It can take forever depending on the project's complexity. There are softwares like Maquette allows architects to vastly accelerate or speed up the schematic design process, working on the design with their client in real life time and reducing months of planning to just a few minutes. This lets architects meet their client and close deals anywhere in the country right at the first meeting. In various countries all around the world, video surveillance is often used to study how people behave and use their spaces. For example, artificial intelligence using computer vision is already being used to improve visitor flow in airports, museums, and other large public spaces. To go even one step further, some organizations are even designing structures that come together to form an entire smart city based on how people interact with their environment and how comfortable they are in public places. For example, there's a smart city called The Line, but just so you know, many believe smart cities are the future as a cleaner and better geared towards community and economic opportunity. AI is the thing that makes all of this possible. We mentioned a program called Maquette. Maquette is an architecture design software which helps architects in early stage of planning, schematic design, and it shows different kind of style, but most importantly it answers questions about materials, cost, and even design options, and also the other thing. We also mentioned a smart city called The Line, which is happening in Saudi Arabia, which is going to be a linear smart city with the aims of no carbon emissions and minimizing transportation, which means no cars and no streets. They said it's going to be 170 kilometers long with 9 million inhabitants. One of the other steps that AI can have an effect on is BIM, or Building Information Modeling. Modeling softwares are getting used in several years, which now lets architects play with curved shapes and forms. Augmented reality has revolutionized the video game industry and has had a huge impact on architecture and design. It has enabled firms to provide virtual world experiences to their clients before even starting construction. This technology has allowed architects to simulate building features like layouts, statistics, finishes, and sounds, and even much more. Before owners invest money into a construction, only to find out it isn't quite what they had envisioned. There are modeling softwares like Grasshopper, which takes most of the guesswork, calculations, and trial and error out of the planning process, which enables architects to experiment and create more fantastic design. But of course, computer-aided design (CAD) has been getting used in creating 3D and 2D building models for years. But however, true building information modeling, or BIM, as we mentioned, goes far beyond this. It offers features such as product details, time, and expenses, providing an architect with a comprehensive view of a project. BIM works alongside other design software programs to give a complete overview of the design. We mentioned Grasshopper. Grasshopper is a visual programming language and environment primarily getting used to build generative algorithms such as for generative art. But in advance, they use Grasshopper in parametric modeling for structural engineering. Thank you.
Hello, it's Dorsa Tamjidi. As my friend mentioned, today we'll talk about artificial intelligence and its role in architecture. In advance, thank you for your listening. Let's continue with the third effect: identify obstacles. AI is already being used to monitor the movement and interactions between workers, materials, and equipment on construction sites. It also alerts construction supervisors of potential safety and productivity issues as work goes on. What's more, we're hearing about the potential for 3D printers to build houses and robots and droids being designed to perform dangerous or repetitive construction tasks on site. Also, AI can use BIM data to detect obstruction, waste, and inefficiencies, allowing architects to generate more effective, longer lasting projects while spending less time on data analysis. AI is here to stay. Architects and builders are eager to find faster, more resource efficient ways to handle projects, and emerging AI fits the bill. But the most important question is, will AI progress to the point that human architects and engineers will no longer be necessary? The answer is, no matter how sophisticated AI gets, it can never match an architect's ability to analyze situations, solve problems, and make decisions. Architects need to consider the unique needs and expectations of projects and users, something that current AI can't do. And there are forces making sure it never crosses that line. AI is bound to reduce overall project costs, which means projects will be breaking ground in greater numbers in the future, and the need for skilled, experienced architects will similarly rise. AI or artificial intelligence may modify parts of an architect's job and making them obsolete, but the profession itself will never be taken over by programmed codes or AI-assisted robots and machines. Certain design and construction tasks will undoubtedly be driven by clever robots, but it is also important to recognize that environments ultimately require a human touch, which, incidentally, only a human architect can provide. A machine with AI programming will simply propose solutions that are input into its brain. In the future, and in conjunction with VR, an architect may be able to provide customers with 3D house or workplace tours. However, the environments that generated by these smart technologies would lack one crucial feature: the design soul and imagination power. Imagine necessitates the use of a human brain, a mind so sophisticated and profound that it will take AI several years to even match human attributes, much alone be referred to be a clone. The human brain has hundreds of billions of nerve fibers that process daily phenomena, such as what the eyes perceive and what the mind experiences. AI will never be able to compete with these sophisticated and intuitive tools. AI can design environments that are both efficient and cost-effective. Architects, on the other hand, design places that provide a therapeutic experience. AI merely collects feedback from home or office owners regarding their objectives, wants, and future plans. It will then generate the optimal combination based on its inherent algorithms, which have been created by none other than humans. The resulting designs and interiors, however, will be devoid of life and vibrancy. In short, AI is a creative orphan without real-life architects. They are not designed to be creative, and most AIs lack creativity. Instead, they will work alongside human designers to create more efficient and creative designs. In the end, thank you for your kind attention, and here are some websites and YouTube videos that you can visit if you are interested.